welcome to the Witch's Tea Party. I'm the witch, Mystia, and I'm here today with my co-hosts.
I'm MintyYukime.
And I'm MomokaVT.
And today we have, who's that in my seat? That's normally where I sit, and I'm in Star seat. Who is that there?
It's me, I'm Katie.
This is Katie. Good friend of the hosts and a content creator herself. What do you do, Katie?
A good friend of the pod.
I make YouTubes for fun, and not really profit.
Don't we all?
Okay. Very relatable. Very relatable. One day, right?
With my best friend Catburger. We would just do a lot of Let's Plays, but every once in a while I'll put together like some kind of video essay or some other nonsense.
Yeah, you did come out with a pretty cool video essay that you're pretty proud of recently. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, I'd love to. My goodness, thank you. Yeah, it's it's about immortality, which is my game of the year, 2022. It's about it's about art and creative expression. And I guess I really hope that everybody who watches it like feels a little bit inspired to make something themselves. Yeah, that's really why I made it.
That's really sweet.
I watched it and I feel inspired.
Yay!
And I think you should all go watch it too.
Yeah, definitely. I'll put a link to the video in the description. And in turn, Star will probably put the description on Spotify for us. She is not here today because of scheduling conflicts, but she will be back with us next week. And I guess we should acknowledge the fact that Yuki is back.
I'm here. I'm real.
She's alive. We thought she would be down and out longer, but she's a fighter, it turns out, and not ready to stay a corpse forever. So she's back. She's back on the cast.
They couldn't contain me.
Nobody can. Look at that tail. The
True.
sheer strength of that tail lip.
Mm-hmm.
Today Katie gets to experience it. Normally I would be sitting there, but Katie, as our guest of honor, gets to be in the middle of the table.
Of course.
Thank you. I feel surrounded by love. It's so nice.
Yeah. Before we get too far into the topics of today, let's do our segment that everybody loves. What are you drinking? I'm
drinking blueberry
favorite.
tea.
Delicious. Hot, cold, iced?
Iced tea. Iced blueberry tea. I'm an iced tea girl. I don't like hot tea nearly as much as I do cold tea.
I could go either way. It kind of depends on the weather for me, but I think
it depends on the tea for me.
Oh yeah, fair point. Typically I like cold drinks in general more though. So I'm with you there.
Cold is good.
I have a cocktail mixture of lemonade and apple juice.
Ooh.
It's apple lemonade.
Apple lemonade. I've never had that before, actually.
Me either, but I love it. It's actually really good. Momo looked at me weird when I asked for it.
It's like fine. I definitely prefer regular apple juice, but that's because I'm an apple purist.
I've actually never been like a huge fan of the apple juice. For me, it's always been like, I mean, I love apples, don't get me wrong, and I don't hate apple juice. It's just like, given the choice between orange or apple juice, which was like, for some reason, a thing when I was growing up, my siblings and I would always choose orange juice.
Isn't that like a thing at most like hotels? Is you have like a little drink dispenser, and it's like you have the little cartons of milk, or you have an apple juice dispenser, an orange juice dispenser, and if you're at a fancy hotel, then they have cranberry juice
and grape sometimes.
Oh, you mean like in the lobby area, or like where they have the breakfast? Yeah, I think so. Katie, what are you drinking?
Yuki, I am sharing a drink with you, sort of half of a drink. I'm having lemonade.
Ooh.
I stole some of your lemonade.
That's true.
I'm happy to share it.
I have a vanilla chai tea. It is
Ooh.
warm chai tea,
Mm.
which it's a
sounds
cold
nice.
day. There's a blizzard where I live right now at this
Sorry.
moment
Got
in
any
time.
milk in there, or
Yeah, there's some milk. It's like a chai milk tea.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Vanilla. It's really good. It's tasty.
That sounds super yummy. Also, my bad. As I get stronger, the snow gets stronger. So you know.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? That explains a lot.
Mhm, mhm.
All right. Well, today, when this goes up, it's going to be the 9th of January, I believe, which is this is the first episode of the whole brand new year.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's true. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
We
We haven't had an episode in over a year.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I wasn't really
Wow.
planning on it, but we had a couple weeks off for the holidays. It just ended up being easier
Mhm.
with everyone's
Mhm.
like plans and
did you do
scheduling
this on
stuff.
purpose? Did
In
you
my
know
death.
9th is my birthday?
That's your
What?
birthday?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
What?
Happy
Katie!
birthday!
Wow, you're
If you're listening to the podcast right now, go wish Katie a happy birthday.
yeah, because this
Yeah.
is going up on her birthday, and she's the guest on our podcast on her birthday. That's sick.
If you're listening to this right now, stop what you're doing and sing happy birthday to Katie.
Mhm.
In your
She'll hear it.
car.
Birthday to
Birthday to
you.
you.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday
to
to you.
Happy
birthday, dear
Katie.
Kate. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Guys, I love you guys.
We love you.
Love you.
And viewers, listeners, you better have sang along with us, or else.
Yeah.
Mhm. We heard you.
We heard you.
We heard you.
We have our animal ears give us the advantage of better hearing.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, Katie does not have animal ears, so
Oh, the straw is really funneling noise.
Right. They're the antenna that pick up all of the noise. So
that's fair. That's fair.
That makes sense. Yeah.
it works out just fine.
Let's talk about resolutions. Do you guys
Oh my gosh.
we've already come to the conclusion that none of us remember what we said on the previous episodes. So let's just talk about our resolutions again. I'll start. I am hoping to draw tarot cards of each of my friends for at least the 12 major arcana for the year. But I've also started this thing on Twitter where I'm doing like a tarot card of the day kind of thing every day, where I
that's cool.
I just shuffle, draw a card that pops out. Usually one of them like sticks out further than the other ones, and I'm like, okay, that's the one.
Mhm.
And then I have to admittedly Google most of them to find out like the meanings, because I know the general meanings from watching so many tarot readings, but like sometimes I need to like know exactly what this is supposed to mean, like in general, so I can give a good description on Twitter.
It's a lot of info to
Definitely.
keep track
I
of.
love that.
But so far, like all the ones I've drawn as of recording have been like very relevant to like New Year's festivities and goals and stuff like that. So it's like very interesting.
Mhm.
Other than that, what are my resolutions? Oh, I guess I can talk about it because I announced it on Twitter, but as far as my streaming goes, I'm doing a full-on rebrand of my character.
Mhm.
I, Mistia the Witch, am staying the host of the Witch's Tea Party. Don't worry, there's a lot of intricate VTuber lore that nobody cares about. But I may be making a webcomic for the Witch's Tea Party. So I guess that's also a goal this year, is to complete the rebrand and maybe get that webcomic started too.
I love
Alright.
that for you.
Thank you. I'll shut
Yeah.
up now. Somebody else can have a turn.
For me, I don't have a ton of resolutions other than I just kind of want to get back to doing some content because I have definitely fallen off of that. and it's been difficult with like starting a new job and everything. So hopefully this year we can find like a good balance and like do some stuff.
I hope so. I like really enjoyed sitting in on your streams, to be honest with you.
I appreciate that. I have a very unique brand in the VTuber space in that I'm a very opinionated, like political and news focused person, which most people in the VTuber space are like vehemently opposed to. So
yeah, you were saying you wanted to kind of shift your content towards that too.
Yeah, I figure since it's something I'm like already so into, there's just no reason to not make that my like content focus, because it just makes sense, right? Like
yeah, I really like that actually, because most VTubers kind of just stick to the, which there's nothing wrong with it, but most VTubers tend to like stick to the mold that has been created by like corporate VTubers, where mostly everyone just plays games and streams. Said games. So it's kind of cool to see like VTubers doing different kinds of content.
Yeah. Hopefully I will be able to find some time and get that like started and do some good stuff.
I believe.
I would love to see Momo content again. Please go support Momo anyway. In the meantime,
first VTuber cable news host, Momo. That's what I want.
That's what I want too. I want to be a cable news host. That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
so cool. Are you kidding me?
I would get canceled so fast.
No, your rack is good enough. You're fine.
You're right. You're right.
So
You're
right. That's really funny.
Katie, what are your resolutions?
So I kind of have like just a lame one. I just really wanted to structure my time better, because like, I don't know, I feel the content crush of like, oh, you always have to be making something, and like I have all these other life goals, right? Like, oh, I wish I worked out more, or oh, I wish I, talked to humans more.
I don't think that's lame, because mostly because I have the same exact problem.
Right, yeah.
Like if you've noticed, I haven't, probably at the time this goes up, streamed in like almost a month, at least half a month. And I've been meaning to, sorry, I'm butting in too much, but I've been meaning to get more structured in my schedule, and I don't know if that's gonna happen until after I do the rebrand thing. But
it's so time consuming rebranding. It's like a full-time job for like 3 months at least. Yeah, but anyway, so I just like have all these goals and like other like skills I want to develop. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna bust out Google Calendar again and see if I can actually stick to schedules that I make for myself this time. That's my whole goal.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's lame at all, though. That's like a very fair problem to have.
What about you, Yuki? What's your resolution?
Well, I do remember what my resolution was actually. I'm the only one who does, but I'm going to stick to it anyway. I think it'd be really crazy if someone tweeted like girls every day of the new year.
That would be insane.
I don't think anyone's ever done that before, so I'm going to do that.
Anyone like... I don't know if anyone's like capable of sticking to that every single day of the year. Like that's crazy. Surely you would have to have the most highest of queen energy to be able to do that.
Yes, absolutely. So, no, but like as a more serious resolution, I just want to get back to content. Obviously, I've been on a hiatus because I've been recovering. But I want to be able to get back into streaming, and I want to make more YouTube videos. I really want to focus on YouTube more. Before my surgery, I was making shorts like every day. I want to get back onto that train. And I want to start making I've been watching a lot of videos that are like retrospectives on games and people's like experiences with games. And I really like the idea that YouTube content has sort of shifted away from like Let's Plays onto more video essay type stuff. So I kind of want to make not exactly Let's Plays, but more like the blank game experience type videos. And just like I'll stream them on Twitch, and then I'll take that footage and turn it into like a video essay of here was my experience with this game kind of thing.
Oh, I think that's a really good idea, actually.
that's probably what I'm going to try to do. I think my resolution is just to like stick to that and actually make that type of content on YouTube, because that'd be really cool. And just to, recover safely and get back to 100%.
Yeah, I believe in you. You're already like way ahead of schedule from like what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to
happened.
sit in a chair at all for at least a month. So I'm 10 days ahead of that, at least.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
You've been a little bit further than 10 days ahead, because you've been sitting in chairs for like a week now.
Yeah, I know. It's been, well, I guess by the time this podcast goes up, it'll be 4 days until a month. So
that's true.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, it's still some really good progress, and I just hope it keeps up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of like YouTube content and stuff we want to do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to like, and I've talked about it a little bit, but I want to be like a commentary YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
There's mostly like the kind that comments on like a stupid movie they watched on Netflix or something. Or like silly shows from like Spike TV or whatever. Like Katie, that person I was showing you the other day.
Oh yeah.
Like I want to do that type of content, but as a VTuber, which I think I could make work.
Mystia, you're like MystiaScience 3000.
That's so cool.
Yes. I mean, oh man, the thing about Mystery Science Theater 3000 is the robots have like such a recognizable like shadow silhouettes, and so like that's very appropriate for VTubers. VTubers also have very recognizable silhouettes.
Oh yeah, so true. That's how you know. Well, okay, I don't know for sure. That's how I've been told that you know that you have a good character design is if you can still recognize it from the silhouette.
Yeah,
that's true.
My design used to look very like unique from its silhouette, and now everyone has a jacket off the shoulders, and
It's okay. We still remember you as one of the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I had it before C9 Vienna. That's all I'm saying.
I think I'm pretty noticeable from my silhouette, but that's throw that all in the trash because I'm rebranding. So
yeah.
Super valid. I always have an easy time with silhouettes because the hair drill just kind of does the whole thing for me.
So true.
That's true.
And the gigantic tail and the bow on the back of your dress. And the ribbons that come out of the bow are very recognizable, I think.
Thank you.
Which if you haven't seen the rest of Yuki, you should probably go check out her content and find out.
That's true.
Yeah.
She's not allowed to stand on the table after the incident, so
I can't stand on the table, but I can do this.
She can do that. You can see a little more
I guess
more
that's
there.
fine.
But you're still gonna have to go check out her content. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. For our non-visual listeners, you can just imagine that I did something really cool.
I think that was really cool. It was basically like doing a kickflip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of true, though. Like, it was basically a kickflip. If you like don't know anything about skateboarding or what kickflips are.
And I don't.
This is like very unrelated, but this just made me think about it. I used to go to conventions a lot, like anime conventions, and it used to be a running joke that if there wasn't enough room for people to sleep on like beds and stuff, I would always just be like, "Oh, it's okay, I'll sleep on the ceiling."
I normally go to anime conventions with my brother and some of our like mutual friends, and we used to all get a single room together, and my brother at the time was single, so like it would be me and my partner at the time, and then my friends are gay together, and then my brother would sleep in he said it was the crevice. It was like between their bed and the wall. He would just sleep there, but he kept calling it his crevice.
Oh my god.
I love that. To be fair though, sometimes like the most comfy places to sleep are those like really tight spots that like shouldn't be comfortable, but like they just kind of are for some reason.
I think
It's like a
when
thunder
you're
shirt, but a space.
yeah. I think when you're like in a new place, sometimes having like a small little cozy area is nicer than a big giant unfamiliar like space in the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but what did we speaking of like New Year's stuff, what did we do? What did we do for New Year's? I'm pretty sure Yuki, Momo, and I are gonna have pretty similar answers.
Just a hunch.
Oh, what'd you guys do?
We got wasted and watched Bochi the Rock together with some other friends.
Really? I didn't notice from the many drunk texts I got.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I kept posting that Buffazumaril someone drew on Twitter.
He was
I
so
kept posting it in
funny.
every single channel, and then I'm pretty sure I DM'd it to like almost all of my friends.
You DM'd it to me.
Yeah. And Katie responded with, "Mistia, please stop sexting me."
That sent me to the moon.
So funny.
I was like still drunk when you told me about that, and that sent me to the moon.
It made me snort laugh, and like that's the most embarrassing laugh ever. So
I got one.
But yeah, so that's all I did for New Year's. After you guys left, I ended up staying up until midnight my time. What was I think I was playing golf with your friends with whoever else was left in the channel after you guys sorted it out. And oh, Star came in.
Kind of like calling it golf with your friends, like it's you're talking to someone else. Like I'm gonna go play golf with your friends behind your back.
Not with you. You're not my friend. But I'll play with your friends.
Derogatory.
Katie,
Yeah,
what did
when I. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was
Oh
gonna ask
no,
Katie.
Yuki, what were you gonna say?
What did
I
you
was
do
just
for
gonna
New
say.
Year's?
I was just gonna say that Momo and I went and played Wheel of Fortune with Taylor and Bunny after we left.
How did
But
that go?
golf with your friends seemed fun too. I was really good at it, even while drunk, because I'm so smart.
That's true. That's
Did
true.
you
That's
win?
true.
I think we won.
We
the
need to play
hard AI is
Family
like kind of
Feud.
BS though. So
I bought
We
Family Feud
won.
like whatever you asked me to like a year ago. We still never played it.
true.
Oh
I
my
literally
god, you're
still want to do that.
right.
Mistia, I'm gonna invite you to something soon.
We should like
It's
not golf with
Literally
your
so
friends.
fun.
Family Feud.
I forgot that.
But Katie, New Year's.
Oh yeah. I did nothing at midnight because I'm old, but
Food.
during the day we went to a museum because I love to go to museums.
Mhm.
And we went to go see a cyberpunk exhibit at the Asian Art Museum.
Interesting.
It was so cool, guys. The art was incredible. I loved it. There was like this like half-hour animation. It was like this whole alternate history thing that the artist was doing. It almost felt like they wanted to like make a manga or something, but they just couldn't get a publisher, so they're like, "Fine, I'll do an art exhibit then."
Oh, that sounds sick actually though.
That's like so cool.
It was really
Yeah.
I haven't
I
been
wish we-
to a museum, I want to say, since like I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can like,
Mhm.
go on a
Gotta
field
hit up
trip.
the museum together, girl.
Yeah,
I
we
really,
should.
I really wish that I lived like a little bit closer to a museum because it's like a good hike to get one from where we are right now.
Yeah, there's like nothing cool around us.
Yeah. Whenever I
That's a
lived
shame.
like in a different city, I lived like maybe like 30-minute train ride away from a very, very large museum. And it was so nice because it was free on like Sundays.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's neat. I lied though. I did go to a museum. There was this exhibit where they had like games you could play. In a
Mm.
science museum, and there was a giant like T-Rex running simulator where you would run and see if like you could outrun the T-Rex or something like that.
That's so cool.
I did not outrun the T-Rex. No.
Oh,
I
I'm dead.
don't know that I would outrun a T-Rex either, to be perfectly honest.
I could do it.
I'm sure you could, yeah. I don't know that I could.
Yuki is graceful.
I don't think you could do it right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I probably only have like 30% of my full power. So
You could only outrun a jaguar then.
yeah. The T-Rex would require at least 60%, I think. There's like a science museum that I used to go to. I don't live near it anymore, but it had like a jump challenge for testing your jump height. And it was literally like you jump and hit like a little basketball shaped button. And I'm not tall enough to hit the tallest button, but I could jump pretty high. And I remember like learning that the fastest recorded running speed of a human was like 27 miles an hour or something like that, and thinking that was pretty crazy. Because hippos can only run 25 miles an hour, and hippos are very deadly.
What?
It's kind of insane to think that like any human or like any hippo can like outrun a human, but like a hippo can outrun most humans, which is even weirder.
Yeah, people think of hippos as being large and slow, but they're actually very fast and territorial. So if you approach a hippo, it will probably kill you.
I really feel like I need to watch. Sorry, Katie. I really feel like I need to watch a video of a hippo running now at full speed. Okay, sorry. Say your thing.
That's fair. Yeah, I agree. I think you should do that for yourself, Mistia.
It needs to be done.
It's a special treat for Mama.
I did not mean to interrupt our beautiful guest, though.
No, it was worth it.
What is your fancy animal fact of the day, Katie? It's your turn now.
Animal fact of the day.
Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking about this the other day, that I kind of miss animal facts. Do you guys miss animal facts? Like when you were a kid, like animal facts were everywhere. It's just like it was 24/7 animal facts. There was zoo books, there was Animal Planet.
Yeah.
Those two brothers.
Animal Planet was such like a big thing back then too.
I do miss animal facts now that you mention it like that, because they're so fun, right?
They are fun.
I know a lot of cat facts, but it's not quite the same, you know?
Yeah. I mean, cats aren't animals, they're sort of transcendent beings, right? So
and they're like eldritch gods.
They kind of are, yeah.
I would know. I am one. I do have a question about another cat, actually. So like Catburger, do you ever like feel like you really want to take a bite out of him?
Oh, constantly. It's a real struggle, let me tell you.
Understandable.
Oh, man, he just looks so juicy.
He does. I've been wanting to eat Catburger.
This is why I can't introduce Catburger to my friends.
That makes sense, because I feel like Catburger wouldn't make it very far.
See, controversial opinion, but I don't actually like hamburgers very much. I know I'm a bad anime girl, but that means the Catburger would be safe around me, especially because I'm like a mint chocolate chip girl, so I'm used to the like fear of being eaten by my friends. Okay. So like I could synergize with Catburger in that regard.
If given the choice between a chicken sandwich and a burger, I'm almost always going to pick the chicken sandwich. But
really,
Catburger do be looking
suddenly
juicy.
I feel like uncertain who I'm talking to.
I'm
gotta
not a
be
big
honest.
fan of beef, ground beef specifically.
I gotta be honest, I'm the same way. Yeah, in most cases, I would much rather have chicken than beef.
We're hurting
More
Katie. She's I don't know. Do you still consider yourself like a burger tuber?
Oh yeah.
Because you have like a burger headset. It materialized.
Oh my God, there it is. I work at a space diner. I serve burgers all day, and I eat a lot of burgers. It's I love them. Have they cat ears or no? I'll eat it. Yeah, I love all burgers.
I will still eat at your diner.
Me too.
I'll
We
order it,
serve chicken sandwiches, but I am judgmental of people who order them. Just a heads up.
I would order a chicken
That's
sandwich
fine.
specifically to get judged by Katie.
Same.
Honor.
There's also another glaring issue here. Katie, you seem to be from a different dimension as the rest of us.
Oh yeah, I just thought I'd bring a fun new dimension to the podcast.
Oh.
She
You,
does seem to be
I've
much
heard you
more,
have working hands. Like, everyone
Yeah.
knows anime girls can't typically move their hands, except for Yuki. She's very powerful.
High five.
Hi.
High five.
Oh
Wait,
my god, you can high five each other.
This is so unfair. I'm feeling so left out right now.
Me
We are
too,
free
me too.
from the
I can,
bounds of regular anime.
The best I can do is wave. Hi. That's all I can do.
I can put my paws up.
Oh yeah,
That's a
yeah,
wave.
that's so cute.
We all have hands
We
that are
have-
real.
We have
kind of.
yeah, we have I definitely have hands.
Katie's hands are the most real. Then there's mine. And then it's like kind of in between Mystia and Momo.
I don't Momo, do your hands stick out of your sleeves?
No.
All right. We are equally unhanded.
The only difference is that I can put on my like paw mittens.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do have very cute paw mittens in your maid outfit.
Oh,
They're so cute.
you're so cute.
My hands are never shown ever.
Hmm.
We're not sure
That's-
they exist, actually.
Honestly,
I'll
so
never
fair.
tell.
It's part of the mystery, you know.
It's in my name, Mystia. I have to be mysterious,
mhm.
obviously.
Obviously.
It's a mystery. Do, 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 do.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's get into our next segment, which Star and
down.
I christened last time.
Mm-hmm,
We gave it a test run, and we had fun with it. Hopefully the listeners at home enjoyed that little segment. And if you didn't catch the last one, it's called Bootleg Descriptions, and hopefully from the name you can kind of get the gist of what it is. Basically, it's we're probably keeping it to anime and games, but it's like an anime or game explained, the plot of it explained poorly, and then the others will try to guess it. Last week it was just Star and I, so we just tried to see if we could guess each other's. But this week it's gonna be more of like a race. There's no like buzzer to hit, so I guess just shout out your answer as
Knock
soon
over
as you
your
know it.
I like that.
We're gonna let's
okay.
take turns from left to right, I guess. So I'll start first with one that I think is very easy. We are going with like a retro theme this week because we have our lovely guest Katie on, and she I don't know, you don't mostly play retro games anymore?
Not so much these days, but I am old. That
Me too. It's okay.
I'm also
It happens.
quite old.
Whenever
I've been around.
Momo always gets my song references. Momo understands that amber is the color of your energy.
That's so true. It just,
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Alright, so we'll do one each from left to right, and then we'll go back through again and do our second one. So I'm gonna start out with this one, which should be very easy, I hope. Alright. A kid plays with Nintendo toys and makes them fight, and also
Super
slaps them
Smash
around.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
I forgot that was like a real plot point of that game.
Yeah.
I love the way that like the master hand like lifts up the toys and stuff at the beginning of the intro. I always thought that was so cute.
Yeah. Alright, so Yuki's I don't know if I'm really gonna keep score or not, but Yuki's got one at least.
I'm going to keep track of points. They don't
Alright.
matter, but they matter to me because I have one of them.
So true, bestie. All right, Katie, did you
someone's beating Yuki?
Nobody better beat Yuki. That's not very nice. Katie, do you have a prompt for us?
I do. Okay, I'm going to start out with a straightforward one. It's basically just professional wrestling, but with yellow hair.
Dragon Ball Z?
See?
That's 2 for Yuki.
Oh,
Let's go!
that's what I was gonna say, but Yuki said it, and I was like, well.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
That's that is what it is. All right, Yuki's turn.
Okay. So this is the one that immediately came to mind when the idea of a retro thing popped up. So Pastel Blob's Battle Royale racing game with bombs and birds in a city.
It's Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah.
What's also very funny is that my game is now not relevant because I did the same one.
You also did Kirby Air Ride? What was your description?
You decide to race your friends in customizable vehicles floating about a city. There are various power-ups you can get to better beat up your friends.
Oh, that's fair.
I
thought
say
the
that's
idea
a good
of it
description
being...
of Kirby.
That's like a good.
Yeah.
That would be.
I just I loved calling Kirby Air Ride a pastel blob battle royale.
Yeah,
I mean, that is what
super fair.
it is. Okay, Yuki's got 2. Momo's got 1. I'm very far behind on my game.
Thanks.
I don't know, Momo. Do you want to do your other prompt then, or?
Yeah, let me do that one, and then I will think of another one while we go around again.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We're both Kirby pilled.
You're
Yeah,
Kirby,
it's because-
based in Kirby build.
It's because I've been watching too much of Yuki's existence lately, which is not really possible, but she's been extremely Kirby pilled, so it's been on my mind.
It's hard not to be Kirby pilled, TBH.
I love Kerbo.
Okay. So this is an older anime. And I'm sorry for this description, but also I had to describe it this way because it was funnier. A girl going to a fancy prep school has a best friend that hates an elite class of minorities in the school. She's upset about that, but then she finds out that her best friend is part of the class of minorities, and then she finds out that she's also part of that class. Her best friend says he'll kill the whole minority, and then they separate. Then the girl has to deal with the issues of high society after she marries her own brother.
Oh my god.
What is this?
That's intense.
Sailor Moon.
You're in the right era-ish. Well,
It's
you're in
not
the right...
Sailor Moon?
It is not Sailor Moon.
It's not Cardcaptor. It's
No.
No.
You're not quite in the right era. Let me rephrase. You're in the right, like...
Ballpark?
It was definitely inspired by Sailor Moon.
Huh?
Oh, is it Madoka?
No.
No, you said it was older. Duh.
It's 2004. It's not that old, but it is
2004. Okay.
old-ish.
I just don't know. Oh my god.
You can give hints if none of us are getting it.
This... Okay. It is also somehow still a better love story than Twilight. Which may or may not help you, but it does have similar theming to Twilight.
Vampire Knight?
It's not. Oh, Vampire Knight.
You did get it. You did get it.
That's
That
correct.
was Yuki.
That is
Yeah.
super correct. Yeah.
I've never watched Vampire Knight.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
I watched that one. See,
Yeah, no,
that's what I'm saying.
It makes perfect sense because at the end of
what
it,
that anime is about?
Yes.
Oh
the
my
end of that
God.
anime, like it sort of ends about 2/3 of the way into the anime, where the best friend tells his name is Zero and the main character's name is Yuki, which is where my cat's name comes from.
That's where my name comes from. Wait, no.
Well,
Well, my name is Yuki.
it is Yuki. But the best friend Zero tells Yuki that he can't be friends with her and that he's going to kill all vampires.
And she didn't know she
Oh.
was one, right?
She did at that point.
And then I checked out of it when I found out she
Yeah.
was in love with her brother. I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, no, and then like the next episode or like the next chapter in the manga, like there's a year-long time skip, and then that plot point is never picked back up again. It just has to do with her high society troubles now
Oh, great.
instead.
What a wreck.
In Vampire World. It's very weird.
That's
Damn,
so
Yuki's
strange.
really like on top of this though.
It's really funny that I've never seen or known anything about Vampire Knight other than the fact there's a character named Yuki in it.
Yeah.
I still got that.
I think I've talked to you about it like once or twice.
That's fair. It was
It
just like
has
the
a
first
sick opening.
vampire
That's true.
old anime I could think of. Other than like,
I am
Alucard.
finding that what you think is old and what I think is old is slightly different.
Well, like I said, it's not that old. It was kind of old.
It's
Yeah.
pretty old. Like,
It is
kind of.
pretty old. It's just like,
It's like over 10 years old.
yeah, it is over. I think we were talking about how it's almost 20 years old. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
can't
it
really
is
say
almost
anything.
20 years old.
all right,
But-
we're gonna do our round twos now.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a second one. Hold on.
So this one's mine is an anime now.
Okay.
And this should also be pretty easy, I think. A
Mhm.
boy dies and then gains the ability to finger blast people.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
I was too busy laughing to say the answer. I knew it so much earlier than when I said it. Oh
Special show.
my god. I never watched all of Yu Yu Hakusho, but I remember there was a pretty red-haired boy that used like a rose whip, and I thought he was
Oh,
cool.
Kurama.
Oh,
He was like
yeah.
a fox.
Kurama
I
is
think he has
so
a fox
cute.
spirit or something.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I liked him then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't even know that.
EA is also very good.
I like Hiei because the voice actor of Hiei also voices Shin-chan's dad in the English dub in Crayon Shin-chan. And they actually do a parody of Hiei's like ultimate attack or something like in Shin-chan.
Mhm, mhm.
And like the guy has the same voice, so it's just funny.
Nice.
I do love that.
All right, Katie's turn.
Okay, I'm going obscure this time.
Mhm.
This is a video game. Boy with social anxiety finally beats his childhood bully, who is an adult man.
Oh God.
Oh, an adult man?
I do have hints.
Is it Punch Out?
The
It is
Legend
not
of Zelda. No, you said it was obscure.
Well, so what were you gonna say then? What were you gonna say?
The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it's Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see that. I can see
That
that.
was the only boy beating up adult man I could think of at the time.
By obscure, I meant like I was going for a really hard to pick description.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Understandable. That was good. I like that.
I also like that.
Okay. Do you need more time, Momo?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, my second one might be kind of easy, but it's a video game. I won't go into the details about it too much. I'll just give the description here. Dogfighting, but it's fun and legal, and children can do it.
Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
I'll give that to Momo, but
You could each have a point if you want.
as a treat.
Yep, that was it. It was simple.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have to be anything complicated. But it does really
Mhm.
make you realize I'm stalling so Momo can come up with her other one. It does really make you think about like how you've played like so and so game or you've watched this anime, but like you can't describe it for the life of you.
Right. True. And I guess technically Pokemon is an anime too, so I doubled down.
That's true. It is a game and an anime.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that this will be pretty easy to get, so I might be a little more specific about which one of these you have to pick
Okay.
or have to choose.
Okay.
So, an old man wearing red steals some gems and makes another friend in red that punches things. The friend torments a small animal that keeps spinning faster to get past.
Crash Bandicoot?
It's really Crash Bandicoot is a very funny answer, but no.
Sonic the Hedgehog? Sonic Adventure 1?
You're close.
Oh, is it Sonic?
It is Sonic.
Sonic and Knuckles?
It is Sonic and Knuckles,
Sonic
yeah.
and I was gonna say Sonic 3, but Sonic and Knuckles is more accurate.
Both are pretty accurate because it is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, technically.
And
A man in red and like gems, and I was like, Inuyasha? But then you said animal spins, and I was like, wait. Inuyasha doesn't spin.
I like brain blanked for a second because I thought it was like a red animal spinning, which Sonic and Knuckles does spin.
Does spin. That's true.
But when Yuki said Crash Bandicoot and my brain was like thrown off the rails completely, I was like, Crash Bandicoot? How could I not have thought of this?
It's not too far off, except for the friend in red.
Yeah.
So
Basically,
fair.
everything was irrelevant except for the animal spinning. My brain latched onto that and was like, Crash does the spin attack thingy where he's like,
That's so true. He does do that. All right, that's the segment. Yuki demolished the rest of us. I don't remember how many points she had, but it was more
I
than
had
one.
5 points. I kept track because they were mine.
What do you guys think of the segment? Do you enjoy the segment?
I'm a good fan. I am a fan of the segment. I don't know why I would be a good fan, but
I think you are a good fan. Pat.
I'm a fan of Momo.
Me too.
Yeah, Momo.
I'm also a big fan of Momo. That's my thoughts on the
Hell
seems
yeah.
very
I love the segment. It's such a good segment.
Thank you, Katie. I'm glad you enjoyed
I like this
it.
segment because I won.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
It was a landslide. I think I was talking about with Star about like maybe keeping track of like who wins how many, and then at the end of the year we can crown the ultimate champion for fun.
That's fun. I like that.
Since we're starting it and it's like the very beginning of the year, so
yeah.
it just seemed like a
Now's
fun
the
idea.
time to start doing things like that.
So true. Viewers at home, listeners, let us know what you think about that segment. And ask us your own too for funsies. Send it to
send in submissions.
Yeah. Send it to whichistpartypodcast@gmail.com. I'll put it on the screen because I probably said it wrong again.
You could probably even reuse older games that we've done before, as long as you like find a new way to like describe it too.
That's true. Like you could describe Kirby Air Ride in a different way and it would be like, whoa.
Yeah, like you could have both done Kirby Air Ride.
Probably.
Because
It
the
would've thrown
description's
us
still gonna
off,
be
right?
different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Yuki would have immediately got it, but it would have been funny.
I am Kirby pilled.
She's based in Kirby Pilled. So 2023 happens to be the year of the rabbit,
Oh god, that's true.
which I'm only commenting on because my Twitter timeline has been full of VTubers in bunny suits.
Pion.
But like the Chinese New Year doesn't start for a little while.
Yeah, it's not until
Yeah.
like February, but
Well, get your commissions in.
I guess it's January 22nd, 2023 is the Chinese New Year.
oh, okay. I thought it
It is sooner than I thought it was.
is it different like every year? Because I thought it was usually in February, but I could be totally wrong. As I do
I'm
not.
not sure.
Doesn't it go
celebrate.
for like a month? Because I think it does happen
I think
like for a
so, because
while.
I've had like issues ordering because the anime convention I normally go to is in the spring.
Right. You try to order
And I
cosplays,
try
but
to
they aren't
order
able to get
cosplay, but they take an entire month off for Chinese New Year.
right.
Usually it's somewhere between
So
January and
last year
March.
it was February 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And the year before that was February 12th. So I guess it just goes back by 11 days.
Oh, I
each
wonder if
year.
it's I'm sure I could just look this up and inform myself, but I wonder if it's like based on the moon cycles or anything.
I'm not
Yeah, I
really
think
sure.
it's kinda different.
That's definitely possible, yeah.
I'll have to research that so I don't sound so fucking stupid next time. But yeah, Year of the Rabbit. I happened to have a bunny suit like cosplay, so I just if you ever wanted to see me in a bunny suit, there's a picture on Twitter. I'm not telling you how to find it, just that it
She's
exists.
hot. Go look for it.
She is very hot, yeah.
Bark, 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 bark.
You wearing that did remind me that I was also gifted a bunny suit at some point. So now I want to take like bunny suit pictures with you and we can pretend that we're together.
Oh my god,
Photoshop
oh my god, oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
bark so much.
I need to I have a need.
So apparently the Chinese New Year does coincide with the lunar calendar.
Oh, okay.
And it
Yeah,
is
I thought so
the
because they
first
call
day
it
of
the. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's the first day of the month beginning during the new moon. And it always falls between January 21st and February 21st, apparently.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting. I was just thinking that because it's also referred to as like the Lunar New Year. So
Mhm.
that's why I was thinking
Right.
like, oh, maybe it has something to do with like the moon cycles and that's why it's on different dates.
See, you're so smart.
You are so smart.
Sometimes the hamster in my brain does run on its little wheel.
How do you feed it the correct like food to get it to run?
Mostly I eat garbage. But
I see. Maybe
Actual
that's my
garbage.
problem.
This
I
is
think
important
it might be
information for
the-
every VTuber, by the way.
I think
Listen
it
up.
might be the
True.
Monster Energy.
Oh yeah.
I can't drink Monster Energy as well, so I only drink exclusively G Fuel at this point.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
gamers are actually only allowed to drink G Fuel. If you drink other energy drinks, you get hunted down.
Oh, well, I was just about to say that I need to get back on making my like gamer subs in the morning, but I get like I'm the type of person that like wakes up and has like 10 minutes to get ready and leave because I keep hitting snooze.
That's fair.
That's so fair.
I thought I was like that for a very long period of my life, and then like lately I go to work. I like start work at 8. I wake up at like 6:30 and I get to work at like 7:30, 7:45, so I have like a little bit of time to set up and like sit down and relax before I like have to start doing anything.
Oh,
I'm like that bitch now.
that's pretty interesting because I also work at 8, but I wake up it depends. Some days I wake up at like 6:50 a.m. and other days I'll wake up at 7:20 a.m. And like the drive is like 20 to 30 minutes depending on how bad the traffic is.
Mhm.
So like I want to put on makeup more in the morning.
I feel it.
But part of my brain is like, you don't need to look good at work anyway. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's when I
Also
hit the
feel
snooze
that.
button.
Yeah.
When I was working full time, I would put zero effort into anything in my appearance when I went to work during the week, and then I would put in like 700% into my appearance on the weekend.
I just like, I don't go out a lot. So I'm like, when else am I gonna like want to put on makeup? But sometimes I'll just dress up just for myself.
Yeah, that's kind
Like
of what
the
I
day I
did.
put on the bunny suit, I just wanted to be pretty, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on this bunny suit.
I'm very glad you did.
Yeah. I big support pretty Mystia.
Thank you. I legit forgot it was Year of the Rabbit and just wanted to wear the bunny suit, but it just kind of like worked out.
That is pretty serendipitous and good.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Also, I was blessed by your beautiful visage, so I'm okay with it.
Thank you. Katie, we've been talking too much. I haven't been letting you get an in here.
No, sorry. I was just honestly, I know this is terrible podcast guesting, but I was just listening.
I just felt like a terrible host. I didn't want you to feel ignored.
You're great. Let's both agree that you're a great host and I'm a great guest.
You
That's so
really are. We
true.
would definitely love to have you on again.
I would love to be on. Yeah.
In
But
fact,
luckily-
you can't leave.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Well-
to tell you, but there's no door.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
true.
okay.
That is
I was
true.
gonna ask.
Unfortunately,
So we're all gonna die here, or
no, there's
Uh,
like food and stuff. You'll be fine.
I hide snacks under the table, so if you're ever hungry, you can steal some of those.
oh, what do you got? Like fruit roll-ups, or
Mostly mint chocolates.
God, I
Like
haven't
the
thought about
Andes
fruit.
mints, or like
I love fruit roll-ups. I'm gonna start stacking fruit roll-ups under the table.
nice.
instead of bandages here, we use rolls of fruit roll-ups.
No, oh God.
all.
The idea of like you're bleeding from like a cut or something, and like you just put a
Oh.
fruit roll-up on it sounds awful.
We also have fruit by the
no.
foot if that like fits your medical needs a little better.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, fruit by the
Lots of
foot is
fruit
reasonable,
preference.
actually.
Oh, I'm gonna get fruit gushers for the table too. Hold on, I'm making a list of snacks.
Gosh.
And juice boxes. Katie, you're the best.
Oh my god.
Dad.
You know what? Juice boxes actually gives me a little bit of a question for Katie. You your straws, do you wanna like do those
What?
like go into your head, or are they
You wanna
going
sip?
through your hair? Yes, I would love. Thank you.
How
I
is
don't
it?
know what I just drank, but it was it
can't
tasted
reach
like
it,
Hawaiian
but-
fruit punch.
Okay, so that's what's in my head.
Whenever your brain is just Hawaiian fruit punch.
My brain is just mint ice cream,
out.
so similar.
Mine's like an
Mhm,
empty
mhm.
room with a single hamster wheel and a very tired hamster.
Your brain is a full recreation of the room.
But played by hamsters.
Wait, I love that.
They're like dressed up as the characters from the room.
That's so good.
Oh, hi, hamster Mark.
Okay, but that just makes me think of Hamtaro. And like
Hamtaro, we wake
Little
together,
hamsters,
it's
big
much better.
adventures,
My
ham,
best friend,
taro.
we like something. I know the whole fucking song, don't test me.
but like how good would it be to have a Hamtaro reenactment of The Room?
I
See-
have a need. I have another need now. There are two needs that have developed from this one podcast.
That just makes me think of oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just suggesting that we wish it into existence together.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can all hold hands as VTubers are
those of
known
us
to
who
do.
can hold hands. I'm sorry,
Okay.
it's such a
Just
dick move.
just reach up and grab my hand, Katie. It's not that hard.
Okay. Oh no, my hands are broken.
Okay, I've got your hands.
Okay.
All right, grab
Misty,
grab
just
mine.
hold my
All right,
Okay, okay.
let me just put my hand under the table to grab yours. There we go.
For our audio listeners, this means nothing.
Don't think about it.
For our audio listeners, they can just imagine that all of us are terrible at using our hands.
This is
I
peak
mean-
content. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah,
We have fun here.
yeah, and we hold hands and have a séance for the dead anime of Hamtaro that will never return.
So true.
But they'll definitely make a new season where they're reenacting The Room, right? They have to. Or VTubers had a
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's probably at the top of their priority, if I had to guess.
It
Hold
would
on,
be
I
at the top
need
of
to
my
do.
priorities.
I need to do an incantation very quickly.
Mhm, mhm. Please do.
Everybody, hold hands again.
Oh, okay.
Let's make a wish. Ooh, ooh, make it come true. Singing along with us is all you do. Come on and be your very best. Ooh, ooh, get 100 on your test. All of your dreams will come true. Come on and sing this secret spell. It's just for you.
No, that's right.
Hamtaro will know just what to do. I'm sorry, I had to.
It's okay. We have now manifested it, so it has to happen.
I love that.
That's the Hamtaro ending song.
Yeah.
In English. I don't know what the Japanese one is.
I actually don't know the Japanese either.
That's fine.
I recently...
Does anybody know Japanese? Is Japan even really real? Do we know?
Is it?
It's probably real.
I wouldn't know. I've
Probably.
never been there. If I've never been there, then it doesn't exist.
I've had at least one person tell me that Yukime is a Japanese name, but I'm not sure if I believe them.
Understandable, TBH.
I've been binge watching old anime. So I recently watched Cardcaptor Sakura, and then I watched the new season Clear Card or whatever. But then now I'm watching Fushigi Yugi again because I never finished it actually. But the point was Cardcaptor Sakura, I guess there's like Netflix redubbed it, I think, which is where I watched it because I've never watched it in my life before. But I guess there's like a version of it called Card Captors where they renamed all of the characters and it pisses me off. Like I think they named Sakura has like they changed her name from Sakura Kinomoto to Sakura Avalon. And like her best friend Tomoyo, they changed her name to Melissa.
Oh my god.
And they like I read that
Melissa?
they wanted to change Sakura's name to Nikki, but they didn't because there's too many instances in the show where she like writes her name down.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It pains me to think that there's kids out there that grew up with that version.
With Melissa.
With Melissa.
How dare. That's
I don't
really
remember
good.
what got me on that tangent, but I just really had to share that.
Yeah, no, fair. Localization moment. Jelly donuts.
Oh, it's so true. Yeah, like in Pokemon, they changed the rice balls to jelly donuts in Pokemon.
Nothing beats a jelly donut.
Yeah. And then, well, this is more like just I don't know if it's on the same exact level, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, they took away the guns, so they're just like finger gunning.
I love that they're just like holding their hands and like Kaiba's still blocking bullets with his suitcase, but they're coming from their hands.
Finger guns.
A cigarette with a lollipop too.
Yeah, that was in One Piece.
Yeah, that was in One Piece.
That's so funny.
There's so many just fantastic for kids like anime censorships. It's so funny.
It's hilarious.
I can sing the One Piece rap.
Oh, do it.
Oh my god.
I'm Taro.
Oh my gosh.
I love that for you.
I'll save it for a future episode. You guys have to have now.
We're foreshadowing future events.
I understand. No, I would do the
remember
same.
specifically part of it. I think it's like his name is Zolo. He's like a samurai and a LADY. Now he's not shy.
So, he has a sword. He's like a samurai. This is a lady, so that's her whole thing.
She's the girl. This is the girl character.
True.
You know how some guys are girls?
You've like nostalgia blasted me with the One Piece rap. I was shocked that I remembered even like a little piece of it. One piece of it, even.
One piece.
Of it, yeah.
The One Piece is real?
Oh my god. We found it. And it only took us, what episode is this? Like the 9th episode or something?
Yeah.
I'm a bad host.
No. You got it.
In my defense, we've been on a break.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back.
That's true.
Well,
It is nice
I
to
assume
record
it's for
again.
you guys. I don't know why I said it is, but it's good to be here.
It's good to have you back, Katie. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Queen.
back.
Star's looking a little different today.
We've been foreshadowing. See, Katie actually appeared on the 0th episode of the Witches Tea Party podcast that only the true OG fans know about.
Yeah.
That happened before the first episode.
Oh,
We spoke on the forbidden topics.
The OVA of
Mhm,
the Witches
the
Tea
OVA?
Party.
So true.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me look at my important witch stuff.
Mhm. The most important part of the podcast where we look at our notes to determine if we need to
If
continue.
we missed anything important.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Because it
important.
is nearing the end of the podcast today.
It's nearing the end of the year. We're going into 2024 now.
I still would
That's
love to bring
God.
back the 2024 already.
Yeah.
I still would love to bring back the spilling the tea
Oh yeah.
the segment, but we do need more stories for that. So listeners out there, if you have like a funny story that happened to you or like some kind of confession for fun that you don't tell us if you like murdered somebody, we don't want to know. Just for fun, like anything like that, send us email at witches tea party podcast at gmail.com.
Can I do one live? I have one for you.
Yes, we would love
Yeah.
if you spilt tea on our table.
Okay, it's just a short one, but I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
Driving by a billboard with Mr. Katie the other day, and he read the billboard and he's like, "Oh, there's a swap meet there on Sundays," and I was like, "What is there? Just like a guy with like roast beef and like ground beef, being like, I'm looking for something to swap for this meat." He's like, haha, yeah, that's funny. And I was like, what, like a bologna or something? And, like, I kept going. A little bit later, he was like, okay, is this a bit? Do you realize that it's just like for stuff, just a regular swap, MEET, right?
So I
would
can't bring
also
this week old sausage.
We don't accept the week old sausage, no.
No.
I can't believe this. To be fair, I would also have that same thought process of like just immediately thinking of that. Yeah. I can't blame you a single bit.
Was it like swapping meat for meat, or can I like swap tires for meat? Or...
Like, is meat considered a currency at this event?
Is it services for meat, or?
I swear there's a game I'm trying to think of right now that actually has meat as a currency, but I can't think of what it is.
Oh, it's West of Loathing has meat as a currency.
That's what it is. Yes, because I was
Yeah.
watching Markiplier play the new one.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that still watches Markiplier.
Yo, me too, though. I also started watching it, but I also felt guilty about making Yuki watch it with me, so I
I
stopped.
didn't like hate it or anything. Markiplier is fine. He's a very handsome, funny
wholesome
man.
dude.
Yeah,
I guess he like made an OnlyFans or something recently.
that's true.
Yeah, I support that for him. I love that for him, actually.
I love that for him, but I am also not subscribed to it.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah. I'm not either, but like, I would if I had like more expendable income, maybe.
Perhaps so.
Mark is a handsome boy.
I mean, would that we could all be wealthy enough to be subscribed to Markiplier's OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to donate to any of us, we do have links on our social medias where you can send us money to subscribe to Markiplier's OnlyFans.
Yeah. Obviously, the number one priority of money that we receive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
goes
all
directly to
proceeds go
Markiplier.
straight to Markiplier because
If
he
I
needs
start my
them.
own OnlyFans, it'll be all so that I can subscribe to Markiplier's OnlyFans.
He needs the money more than we do.
I will say, I do love the philosophy that like Markiplier has when it comes to like content creation and like what he's doing with the success that he's gotten, basically.
Oh, me too.
Because he talks about like how he has like an unfathomable amount of money, right? Like he's set for his life, and he's also set for his kids' life, and also his parents' life, and all this other stuff. So the only thing he does with the rest of his money is he just like invests it into his friends to make them like good content creators that and do the things that they want to do. Which I'm like, that's so fair, because that's what I would do too. It's like if I was like that rich, I would just like, you want to be a content creator? You want to like go do something that's following your dream, and you're my friend? Like, sure, I'll fund that. I don't care.
Like,
literally exactly what I would do is just be like, okay, my friends are now all able to do whatever they want, and like,
I would also do the same thing.
I respect it so much.
Yeah, like it's very commendable. I was also thinking like something I would do is like publish video games or something, like help small indie game studios.
Yeah,
that would also be really cool.
That would
I
be
would
really cool.
make a business partnership with the Peglin team.
I love Peglin.
I love the peg. Yeah,
we're pegging champions. Katie, have you ever pegged before? What?
It's a great game for the whole family.
I'm talking about famous indie game Peglin.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course, we're family friendly peggers here.
Yeah,
I'm something of a pegging queen myself.
Boy, if we could be monetized on YouTube, we would definitely not be.
It's a really funny way to put it.
Yeah.
But also,
Really,
you're right.
We're just setting ourselves up so that in the future, when we have to like not be monetized or like we have to be monetized or whatever, then we can tone it down. But for now, we can enjoy the freedom.
We're wholesome.
Exactly. We'll look back and be like, these were the good old days. About pegging.
So true. But
People
with
will look at our
that,
content and sorry, go ahead.
that was okay. I was about to end the episode, so like, if you wanted to say what you were saying.
Oh, it's just people will leave comments on our podcast like, man, I miss the good old days when they used to talk about pegging. Remember when they talked about pegging? That was way funnier.
Yeah. Literally, people will leave those comments like, you guys are so sterile
You
now.
guys really fell off.
Well, it's important to be sanitary when you're playing Peglin.
We'll know we made it when our Twitter accounts get that one guy that comments on every single post. You really fell off.
Yeah.
Because like I see that happen to like big YouTubers.
For one, can't wait to fall off in the eyes of random commenter number 7.
Same. Which is exactly how we view all people that watch our content. Is you're just a random person number 7 or 8.
Well, the first 6 are real people, and after the 7th one, it kind of becomes muddy.
That's because the first 6 are like all your friends. So
that's true. You get it. You get it.
All right, and with that, now we'll end the episode for today.
Understandable. You should make me stop talking. It's so true.
Thank you so much to Katie for joining us on our podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are unfortunately stuck here forever, as we've explained. There is no door.
Yay!
So I hope you enjoy your stay. Katie, where can the viewers find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Katie and Catburger on YouTube. Also, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on the Tumblr on Katie and Catburger, and I'm on Mastodon.world if you're doing that whole thing. I don't know. It's all up in the air with the social media lately, but
that is true.
Yeah,
the best place to find me.
Everyone keeps saying Twitter's dying, and then it's fine, but it's like worse than it was before, but it's still there.
Yeah.
So it's not bad to have the countermeasures. All right, and do you have anything fun to announce? Anything upcoming that you would like to tell people about?
Oh yeah, later this month. This is kind of a channel exchange, isn't it, Mystia?
I guess it's kind of like a collab thing, isn't it? It is. Like in a way.
Later this month, I'll be posting a video featuring Mystia and Star. It's going to be an episode of House Hunters Bethesda. Mystia, I don't know how much of this you want to spoil, actually. What do you think? Should we tell the good folks about it?
Well, it is content that's going up on your channel, so I think I'll leave that discretion up to you, but I think it's going to be a fantastic experience. Very funny. I had a good time being on it.
Oh, it was really fun. Star and Mystia, they have a hamster gym that they need to find a cool new locale. And fortunately, I'm starting up a realtor business in Skyrim. And so I was able to find them a great new home for their hamster gym on House Hunters Bethesda.
And it's called a ham star. There's a star in
Stars.
between the words ham star emoji
that's so
and
good,
then
yeah.
star.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So if you need a place for your hamster to work out, find out where that can happen on Katie's new video when that comes out.
The hamster that lives in your head.
Yeah.
Oh,
It needs a
true. It all
workout.
comes full circle.
All right, how about Yuki and Momo? Do you have anything you want to announce or anything? I know we're all kind of, the three of us are in a bit of a content rut right now.
I would like to announce that I love women.
So true. It's so ambitious of you to try to post girls every day on Twitter. Like, that's crazy. I don't think it's ever been done.
No, but yeah, like Mystia said, I'm still on hold. I can't really do much. I can kind of sit in a chair, but even this, I like had to message like, hey, I might have to end early because I wasn't feeling good earlier. But Mo got me a pain med and I've been feeling better for the episode. But it'll be a while before I get to make stuff. But I will make stuff. So that's all I have to say.
She will make stuff. I will also return to make stuff at some point. Until my rebrand is complete, I'll be making content as Mystia. That's me. Hi.
I love Mystia.
And this character isn't technically going away. It's just going to be my like personal OC, I guess. I don't know.
The host of the Witches' Tea Party.
Yeah, I'm still hosting the tea party, obviously. Watch out for the sick lore that ties everything together. But until then, I'm not really doing much. Yeah, me too.
I also am not really doing much, so
You're taking care of me.
that's true. I am doing a lot to take care of you right now, and the house, and also working full time, and
That's a lot.
Momo's got a lot on
Yeah.
her plate right now. And you made it to the podcast, so you know what?
I did. I
I'm
wouldn't
proud
miss
of
it
you.
for the world.
All right.
I would miss
thanks.
the world for it, though.
Yeah, fuck
So
it.
true. We don't need the world.
Who needs it? All we need is this tiny room we're trapped in. Am I right?
Love it.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week, except for Katie, but hopefully she'll be on again sometime.
Well,
Yeah.
see you, nerds.
Thanks for being on, Katie.
Thank you,
Thank
Katie.
you,
We
guys.
love
Thank
you.
you,
Happy
Katie.
birthday.
Bye.
Make sure you go.
Happy
Oops, I lost my hat.
birthday.
Make sure you go wish Katie a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Make a comment wishing Katie happy birthday.
please.
Yes.
And then also go to Katie's social medias and wish her happy birthday there too.
Yes. Make sure you do it, or we will probably cry at you. I don't know.
This is a demand.
I'm not very threatening.
I'm threatening.
I do have this broom. Where is it?
Oh,
Shit,
hold on,
there
I'm
it
your
is.
broom. Here.
Broom just smacked me on its way in.
It tends to do that, and that's what'll happen to you, viewers, if you don't go wish Katie a happy birthday. All right, bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.